If you look at the situation today, we are living a very unique historical moment. Human beings and the way we use technology are taking a big toll on the planet. And we have to start reverting a little bit this trend in a way that is more sustainable. Climate change is impacting the transmission, the distribution of energy in the US. And you heard about what happened with Texas last year and what's happening right now in Puerto Rico. Extreme meteorological events, probably driven by certain changes that are happening. We have to learn how we can do more with less impact, more sustainable. So retrofitting, upgrading existing structure is part of the story. Prysmian is a public company. We take care a lot of the various stakeholders. Very important are also the people that are working for the company, as well as our customers, suppliers, and the communities we serve. We want to bring energy and data to the communities in a way that is sustainable. This is the mission of Prysmian as a cable and system manufacturer. Today, we are the biggest in the industry when you talk about manufacturing of cables and systems. And this is both for energy as well as for data cables. This makes us the volume leader. But you cannot continue to be the volume leader unless you are able to innovate.
Innovation means exceeding the current needs and anticipating the future needs of our customers and our communities. We have a good track record of delivering new products that are faster, smarter, and greener than before. So for communities to thrive and grow, two things are vital: information, infrastructure. Prysmian Group's technologies and innovations enable the energy transition and digital transformation, both of which are important to realize the climate change challenges. We partner closely with the U.S. Department of Energy and ARPA-E to advance the state-of-the-art in power transmission and to modernize our power grid. Prysmian's telecom solutions support the digitalization of the world. We have several products and solutions that enable acceleration of key future trends, all of which are important to realize the world's sustainability goals.
Prysmian is helping to accelerate the digitalization of the world in voice, video, and data transmission, helping to connect millions of people around the world, delivering information where and when it is needed. I think what we've learned over the past 3 years in COVID is that our historical infrastructure and the idea that maybe fiber optic cable and having a gig to your house was a convenience is now critical infrastructure. Right? You have to have it. Prysmian has reducing our carbon footprint at the forefront. In our plants, in our facilities, we're making investments all the time with that in mind. These investments help us create a more sustainable production supply chain, which in the end yields a more sustainable future for all of us.
Originally, we were focused on design to cost. We are now moving to design to sustainability. We need to improve our power grid infrastructure. If you think about the future, the power grid infrastructure will have to dispatch more energy and servicing longer distances. They need to be able to combine different sources, mainly renewables. These technologies are able to provide the same quantity of power, but with a lower impact on the environment. We are going to leverage on our product portfolio since we have a combination of digitalization, cables, and innovation that is pretty unique in the market.
Grid hardening is basically assessing the risks with the current power grid and figuring out ways to mitigate those risks. So for Prysmian, we're looking at the technologies, we're looking at the infrastructure and trying to come up with ways that we can help improve or expand the grid as it exists today.
Prysmian started developing the E3X robot after we launched the E3X technology in factory-made cables. we started to produce cables covering with a heat dissipation coating that would make lines to be more efficient by increasing around 15-25% the service for the lines. And then customers started to ask us, what about if we could use the 600,000 miles of installed lines that we have in US and make it more efficient? And then we started to develop a robot system that could go into these lines and apply this coating over the lines, making lines to run cooler and more efficiently.
There is a whole industry that is relatively new to the United States, and this is a new challenge for the US. We have the privilege to supply our cables to that project. How do we do this? Well, we try to talk to our customers. We try to understand from them what they need and develop solutions. And through their drive, we try to support their effort to deploy energy and information across the planet. We are looking for people that can contribute to make a difference, that see things in a certain way. Always put yourself in the shoes of the person on the other side. This is so important. Is part of the whole concept of a sustainable company that has to be true to the people in order to be able to ask to people to be true to the company. If you ask me what is the future of Prysmian, I think it's very much about playing our part in accelerating towards energy transition, digitalization, broadband, and a faster deployment of these solutions in the communities.